it. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave the first pair of some Nikes, I've been seeing where the and the
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has Game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Carlos Rodon. Scouting report on him.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel?
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Here's Alex Bregman.
Got it second. The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Swinging a foul out of play. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back in the Bronx, and today's starter, Steven Matz.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela makes the play, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And Judge spoils that one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. A 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Up the middle. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Game 1 of this wild card series. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Rob Refsnyder. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Refsnyder getting to start in right. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and the go-ahead run stops at third base. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
1-1.
In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Cedar Rafaela. Late swing, fouled off. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in game one of the wild card series.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it, and there's two away. And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. And that is out of play. Runners on first and third, two away. Here at the top of the second. Bounce to the right side, but it kicks foul. Right side. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the back at Yankee Stadium. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Matz back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Wong collects, fires to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Slow roller up the middle. Handles, throws to first. He's out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. On to the third inning. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Grisham is there, makes the catch. One down. Now it's Alex Bregman. That one inside. 1-0. Wong at first, one gone. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to first, and that's a foul ball. And a ball in 2 strikes. Just off the inside edge. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Top of the third, no score. Right through there, got him. 2 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul. Out to short, Volpe. They take the force out, and that is the inning. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Jose Caballero. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Zips it across, and a quick out, number 1.
Bullpen.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop from his knees, the throw, and that's a nice play. Back in New York, and now the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge has it sized up, makes the catch for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Abreu ranging back, up against the wall, and brings it in. Here comes Aaron Judge. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Judge.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Line drive. Bregman to first. And Bellinger is out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the Judge around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-zip. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Wong down to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. A 1-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. To the left side, but it is well fouled.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Hamilton stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger calls it in, 2 away. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Volpe sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. Game one of this wild card series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Mats back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is down low. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The other way, and there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Caballero swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First time up, he grounded to third. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Whitlock preparing to come on if needed. Right side, Ref Snyder coming on. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver. Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. 0-2 now. That's towards center. Rafaela settles under it and makes the grab. And that is here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Wilyer Abreu. And that one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Rodon ready. Here comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. 2 away now. Here's Trevor Story. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Bottom of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screens than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Judge comes up empty there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Oh, 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. In the dirt.
1-2.
1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Story makes the catch. That's out number 2. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's to 3rd. They get the force. Inning over. The Yankees. Back here in New York, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rob Refsnyder. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess. Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoke in it.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Lead runner holds up. They're at 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty tough.
Aaron Boone makes his way.
Pitching
New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect.
Out on the sac bunt.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, Parker. Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at 2nd.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's inside, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this.
And he grounds one to the right side. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at 3rd. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. And here is David Hamilton. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham trying to get there. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Rice makes the grab, and that is that. They get 2 runs on errors and 1 left. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Zach Kelly
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Wells swings through it for strike 1. Fought off foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. That's 2 in a row. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Gets the bunt down the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at
now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Doval, a 6'2" righty. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Line drive, base hit. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. There's a strike.
0-1.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Sit down on strikes. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Dude, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Ref Snyder, the next to hit, takes outside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bregman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Greg Weisser.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, up and throwing. Whitlock also getting ready. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Got him! And that's the first out.
pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down, runner at first. And next for New York, Ben Rex. That one hammered, but pulled foul. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. High fly ball, right field. Ref Snyder moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. It's Aaron Judge now. Out to short, Story. They get the force, and that's the inning. Back in the Bronx, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
That's down and in, a slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Out number 2. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. Back in the Bronx, and now here is Cody Bellinger.
For the Redsox, number 44.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
One-run game, bottom 9. Hit in the air, center field. Story puts it away for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Stanton swings through it for strike 1. Late swing, fouled off. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. Gonna count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, out to short. Now only 1 out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Wells swings through it for strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
One strike away from securing game 1. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Throw to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout.